took you long enough.
Well, I had to wait for the bathroom to free up.
I know. Shut up. You don't mess with a person in their bathroom.
Well, this is going to be strenuous because I've invited Raddix.
How's it going to be strenuous?
He's a very strong personality, and I know doesn't get along with people with strong personalities. Strong personalities code for he's kind of a dick.
Of course he is. He's Radix.
Hang on. Let's talk about Wrens.
No. Raddix! You know how... You ever see House?
Yeah.
You know how they put up with him even though he's a massive douche just because he's very talented?
Yeah.
Raddix is the musician version of Dr. House. He can play music by ear. I remember when Keyframe's like, I'm looking for a musician. I was like, there's this guy. And she's like, And I was like, he's kind of a cunt, though. She's like, I'm like, I don't use...
Cunt.
I don't use that word loosely. Okay, I do. But, speak of the devil. Yes, there he is.
Speak of the devil, right?
I don't want to hear you talking about like that.
Okay. No, we're good.
Anthony?
How are you?
I got sidetracked. That was all. I was trying to check out some more of his artwork on DK.
Oh, no, you're...
I got distracted by Derpy Buru.
That's fun. Oh, God. Wonderful. Indeed.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, you know what? I'll do the intro now and just edit it back together when the guest gets here.
Probably because of Jujitsu.
Don't even get me started about Radix Jujitsu.
Should you test the
It's a
recording
must.
first?
It goes back fucking generations, in fact.
It's
Anthony,
traditional.
should you test the recording first?
Oh, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. I'm gonna...
He's not in here.
Funny how he calls me loud, but I can always do.
Turn it to a bird?
It says cricket. Yes.
It's supposed to be a cricket.
That was a bird.
But I can be a bird.
Do you know the Spanish Radix?
Sí.
Good, because this guy...
Tú también sabes español, ¿no? Eres mexicano.
Oh, that's wonderful. Mwah.
Oh, God.
¿Qué pasó?
He's bilingual and being obnoxious.
Ahora, sí, porque todos los americanos solo pueden hablar una palabra como McDonald's o... No, en español.
What he said.
Como
Anthony,
tacos,
right
nachos,
now?
burritos,
Oh, yeah.
¿dónde está la biblioteca?
Anthony, you can kick him from the car.
No, we...
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah,
This is... No, I know. This is him on his best behavior. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is me on a good day.
This is him on a good day. Holy shit.
Anthony, are you
Yeah.
recording right now?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I just have to...
Okay, for anyone listening, someone please translate whatever the fuck he just said.
I said that people from the burger land can only say words like tacos, nachos, burritos, and maybe lawnmowers, because that's basically the only words they know in Spanish.
Excuse you, we also know gordita.
Oh yeah, gordita. Yeah.
See, fly. That's all.
You know what? I'm just gonna ask Radix this guy's questions. How many drug lords does your country have, Radix?
Oh well, last time I
That's
checked.
not insulting at all.
Wait a second. Counting the one I'm working to, or
Oh, well, yeah, of course, that one.
no? Lots of drug lords. Drug lords.
Were you on a speaking terms with Pablo back in the day? Pablo Escobar, yes. Did you play at his kid's quinceañera?
Have you made art for him?
Yeah, so taken down due to racism or some other.
Oh, I'm
bullshit.
Mexican. I could ask these questions.
Best thing ever. Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Yes, oh.
Anthony, I just realized the guy said he would be back in an hour. Are we gonna make this last an hour?
You know what? We could just do Radix instead.
Well, I'm here already.
Some Latino guy.
All right, so
Yeah, just speak some Latino, motherfucker.
all right, yeah, no. Let me do the intro. This is FNGR. Welcome you to Limbo podcast. # professionalism. This week's co-host, Secret Dreamer,
Howdy-ho.
Thomas How do you say that?
Also known as Badge Guy or samoht-lion.
Or the
Samoht-lion.
face.
Yes. I was gonna say Solitos, so you could sound more Latino. I know Hisenshi,
What's up, bitches?
and the last of the Brazilian cloppers, Radix.
¿Qué pasa, hijo de puta?
Dude. How poisonous is your country's water, Radix?
This is so fucked up.
This has been we started
It is.
recording. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, no, this was dead on arrival.
No, I know.
Would you like to pass? I have other questions. Yeah. All right. I've got an easier one, Radix. How many wild animals have you been bit by?
Your mother?
Okay. Okay. You know what? Yeah.
Seriously, how many wild animals have I been bitten by? A spider once.
Oh, how many poisonous bugs in your country like threaten you on a day-to-day basis?
Okay, just consider the amount of, sperm that you release when jerking off. Multiply that by 10. That's the amount of...
Indeed.
That's the number you're looking for.
No, I know you're going to have a lot to talk about in this next one. What sports do you like, Radix?
Soccer!
Oh yeah, oh baby, I know.
Jujitsu!
He's waiting for them to combine the two.
No, soccer not anymore. Germany took that from us in 2014.
I do remember. Jesus, I had a coworker back then who was German who was sitting there rubbing that in, though, like nobody's business. He's like, oh, this couldn't happen to nicer people. What's your least favorite Latino country, Radix?
Brazil itself.
Oh, beautiful. What's something you like and dislike about America?
Something I like about America?
Yeah.
And something I dislike about America.
Yeah.
Okay, what I do like about America is guns. What
nice.
I do like about America, bitches.
Nice.
There's a lot of those, yeah.
Indeed.
Yep.
There's a lot of bitches and assholes.
Now, let me tell you something about our recent events here. You know, like the Olympics.
Okay.
Remember that, I don't know if you're aware of that, but not long ago, Guy promised that ISIS would attack Brazil during the Olympics.
Oh.
Yeah, it never happened, of course, unfortunately. Everyone in here started making jokes saying that ISIS was complaining to the Brazilian government because things here were so fucked up they didn't have anything to blow up.
I can buy that.
They were like,
country down
guys,
its own, you'll be
do
fine."
something about your infrastructure because we want to blow something up over there. You didn't have shit. We demand good shit to blow up. Result, they never did it.
Yeah, I have a wonderful segue for that. What's the most expensive thing you've ever lost or broken? I'm setting the bar at probably no higher than $5.
The most expensive thing I ever lost or broke?
Yes.
Probably a fucking Game Boy.
Oh.
Oh, what version?
Game Boy
Advance or SP?
Game Boy Advanced SP.
Oh, yeah, I still got one of those.
Actually, it was kind of a funny story because it wasn't like I didn't really broke it. I actually a friend of mine borrowed it, but what happened is that we were like at school, you know, it wasn't high school, and he was like, "Oh, can I borrow this or can I borrow your Game Boy so I can, you know, have something to distract myself because I don't have one?" And I was like, "Okay, sure," because I wasn't playing that too much anyway. The same day, he was walking back to his fucking house, and he was playing the goddamn thing in the middle of the fucking street. So some random motherfucker robbed him.
Ouch.
The thing is, here's the excuse he tried to give to the motherfucker to keep the Game Boy. He just closed it. You know, it looks like a little square thing, right? When you close it.
Yeah.
And the robber could see in his hand, and he said, "Oh, this is a fucking Game Boy, right? Like, hand it over." And he tried to convince the motherfucking robber that it wasn't a fucking Game Boy. It was one of those little devices that you use to check the sugar thing in your blood, you know, for diabetes. And he can see the fucking logo, Nintendo, on the fucking
Because Nintendo is really good at, you know,
Yeah.
medicine and whatnot.
And I was like, God damn it, why did you hand it over? Was the guy like, did he have a gun or something? When he answered what he was using to rob him, I lost my shit.
What was it?
He had a piece of glass, a piece of a bottle, you know, a piece of a broken bottle wrapped in a fucking rag or something like that. I was like, and you didn't run away, motherfucker! God damn it, I got so pissed.
What's the strangest thing you've ever been asked to play as a musician?
Strangest thing I've been asked. We have. God damn it, I feel bad for this.
Have you ever been asked to play porn music, I guess is what he's asking.
No. I bet Radix has that beat.
Porn music?
Play some Careless Whisper in there.
Yo,
Actually, I actually already played that for a couple of friends. You touched an interesting subject because I actually got asked to make kind of soundtracks, original soundtracks, and do the whole sound engineering thing for people that are making porn animations online.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
And that's just like not even a month ago. So I am actually working with them on their project.
Interesting. That
is there anything you won't play?
Anything I won't play?
Yes.
That's a
Anything
good question.
you
I don't
won't
think so. I don't think so.
Oh, nice. What's your favorite fandom to play music for? Like when you do like, you know, fan parodies or whatever?
To be honest with you, every single fucking fandom is the very same shit. So, you know, I have no favorite. Like, it could be the Undertale, it could be the furry, it could be the horse fuckers. I don't give a shit.
Have you ever eaten horse out in Brazil?
Nigga, what?
Have you I don't know. I'm assuming they
Can you
eat.
repeat that?
Yeah.
Have I ever eaten...
Have you? Do they serve horse in Brazil?
Yes. Have you ever eaten horse meat?
Yes.
Like, as a meal.
So basically,
as
have
a
you
dinner.
ever gone to Burger
Instead of
King?
like steak or something.
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Do they serve any kind of weird, things like llamas or yaks or weird shit out there?
This it's not perfect.
We don't have any of that here, but recently we found out that local McDonald's, I think it was McDonald's, they were actually using dog meat.
Oh.
Wow.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Wow, people are eating that shit and enjoying it, so
Not a new market.
right?
Okay.
I mean, we have so many fucking abandoned dogs in the middle of the streets in Brazil. Just grab that and have a meal.
That is sick and twisted, but I also fully understand it.
What do you mean sick and twisted? It's a fucking animal.
Is there anything specific that's hard for you to play?
Yeah, the songs that I haven't tried to play yet.
Smartass.
Humble
Those
to
are
his
challenge.
humble to his last. Do you have any preferred musicians that you look up that inspire you?
But most people don't even know who the fuck they are because they're all Japanese.
Oh.
Well, what's the name?
Whenever you talk about Japan, people look at you like, weeb.
Oh God. Okay.
Go ahead.
got you
Hey,
into-
wait. I want to ask, what are some of the band names then? Or individual names? Somebody.
Okay, Atsushi Yokoyama, Terra, Zetzer, Mint Jam, G5 Project. That's an international thing, but it's all composed by Brazilian. Fuck you, you can't do shit. Japanese musicians, and those are basically like my main inspirations. But in terms of like music in general, for example, from like worldwide, there is Savant, he's from Norway. There are the guys from Infected Mushroom. They're from Israel, and yeah.
Okay, I just figured we'd get some names out there. I thought I recognized the first one, but I'm trying to remember what kind of songs I played.
What got you interested in music? Like, what made it click in your brain? Like, oh, this is what I want to do.
Because I couldn't do any other thing. I couldn't do shit. Seriously. Fuck, like I can't. I was always the worst fucking student in the fucking high school.
Okay, well,
I always
guess
hated
a better
everyone.
question is- I guess a better
I
question is, what sparked that flame to go off?
Since when I was 2 years old, I would sit with my family. Like we would just like sit in the living room watching stuff on television. And whenever the credits for something would start rolling, I would stare at the television. Like I would freeze, and they would just stare at me, thinking I was like amazed by the little letters, moving on the screen. But just lately realized that it was actually the music playing on the background that was, getting my attention. As time passed, I showed a lot of interest on music. I started learning how to play the flute, and then I learned how to play the keyboard and piano and stuff like that. Then I learned how to play guitar, and it never stopped. So I grew up by learning how to play certain instruments and getting very curious about music. And once I found out I could, download a bunch of softwares and start making music, in the comfort of my little room, I was like, okay, great. I can write my own shit, make my own songs, and eventually write my own lyrics to make really offensive shit and mess with people all over the world. So, yeah.
And they say
Result?
TV's bad for you.
Well, yeah, but, result of that, the furry fandom song. Result of that, the
The
Clopper
what?
song. Yeah, I made a
Hold
song
on,
about the furry
the
fandom.
what?
Yeah, I made a song about the furry fandom.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Check this out.
Okay, I'll just say the lyrics for you. The furry fandom has so many artists, such a huge amount of talent that everyone should see. Comics and original creations made by people in their basements who refuse to go to sleep. Since when they were young, they've been believing drawing stuff would make their living, and that's the reason they were born. But the price to pay for such ascension is that no one pays attention unless you are drawing porn. That's basically how that's the very beginning of the song. And it all started because I saw someone's profile on Fur Affinity. Yeah.
That's outstanding. I gotta remember that song next time I take that to
I
Anthem.
actually posted the song itself on Fur Affinity and people agreed with that.
I'm surprised no one asked you to put that in a documentary about the furry fandom, because there's a shitload of those.
Wow, there are already a lot. Yeah, there are already a lot of those. It doesn't matter how many documentaries you say because people on the internet will always think, oh, it's about sex. So,
If you could travel anywhere in the world, Radix, where would you go?
Well, anywhere in the United States during a furry convention, so I could, just go crazy and laugh at all the cringy shit that happens in there. Also because they have really cool after parties. So,
Yeah.
music.
Very nice.
Have you left country before in your life?
Nope.
Ouch.
Really would love to, but nope.
Have you given up on brony in this time or what? Because I know you seem to get into a bit of the Undertale.
If you ever see me making anything related to the horse fucker fandom ever again, it will definitely be something along the lines of like the brony fandoms for Clop thing. Remember that one? Or maybe
Was this because you were dealing with Patrick? What drove you off? you guys don't understand what a crazy bastard we're talking about right now.
Well,
If it's the Patrick I'm thinking of, I know exactly.
Patrick Canute.
Yep,
Canute.
Agents of Discord.
Patrick
Okay, I don't know.
He's a
I'm
special.
thinking of something else.
I thought you were referring to
Buddy,
Patrick
the fuck
Rover or
alone.
something.
No, we were talking about Patrick Canute.
The founder of Main Studios.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
Oh, good. Yeah, you never heard of it? That's how much of a loser he is. But, okay, so, yeah, because, honestly, he was the kind of motherfucker that would lie to you just to motivate you to do some shit that he wanted.
Did he ever shake you down for money?
Hey, I got it. Well, he actually had the big speech about money. Oh, we're going to make, like, every year we're going to make around 75, no. It's something about the long, like, yeah. Every musician involved in that shit would get a paycheck around 57,000.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah,
And
no.
I was like, all right, Mr. Bullshit. Let's see that.
Nice and slender, man.
And no, that's actually not the reason why I, walked away from the horse fandom.
Uh-huh.
It's just because in the whole thing about the horse fandom, people they don't have open arms to new musicians at all. The thing is, they are those kinds of people that they are really, like, they're strongly against big changes. So if you want to grow up with your original stuff on that fandom, you have to be friends with the big guys. You have no other choice. You have to be friends with the other guys. They'll be like, oh, so you're friends with that guy and that guy and that guy. Just to give you an idea, I've been friends with the Living Tombstone for about 3 or 4 years already, since all that time in the beginning. And people, even on the fucking Undertale fandom, come to me saying, dude, you know the Living Tombstone? He made, like, those songs about Five Nights at Freddy's, best game ever. Hashtag I love it. And, they keep asking me for his Skype address and all that shit. I'm like, motherfucker, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I will not give you his Skype address. I will not talk to you. I don't even play Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't even like that game. No, people keep bothering the living shit out of me with that stuff.
I just imagine.
Ever make a song about Five Nights at Block Boys?
I'm imagining Raddix at a convention, and like some girl walks up to him all happy and smiling, and he's like, "Hey, honey," flexes all hard. "I'm Raddix," and they're like, "Do you know the Living Tombstone?" Just shoves her the fuck out of the way.
Living Tombstone said hi. They just noticed me.
No, dude, but seriously.
I haven't been my fanfics with me and him together forever.
No, but seriously, like, this is one thing that I noticed. The Living Tombstone basically left already. Like, not left the fandom, but he doesn't, produce music related directly to that fandom anymore because, he got a life.
Yeah.
Same thing with many other musicians, like Mike the Microphone. I don't think he does anything related to that fandom anymore. He does like live streams and stuff on Twitch, and I think he's doing pretty well with that. I do know that I Bring the Littles kind of disappeared, but he is still likes, the Wolf fandom and stuff like that. He's just very busy. He also got a life, and many other musicians, they kind of found something else to do. Now, when it comes to animators and stuff like that, they're still doing a lot of shit. They're still pretty popular in that fandom. Like, there's Pika Petey, there's our good old friend Brony Dance Party, there's our good,
Brony Dance Party hasn't been active for like almost 8 months.
Really?
Yeah.
How about our favorite crazy nigga with a fart fetish? What is his name again?
Animated James.
Yeah, that's fucking. How's he doing?
Oh God, I don't know.
That is what he's remembered
I want to
as.
say about maybe 2 months or so. It's been a while since I've seen anything from him.
I thought he left because he had a bad experience at BronyCon the one year. Someone was heckling him about the way he acted.
Some bitch with some crazy hair from Tumblr was screaming at him about like signing with a permanent marker.
Was she a feminist?
Oh.
Probably. I don't know. She might have just been a dumbass. Who knows? I don't see what.
He probably just looked at her and said, like, you know what? My name is Humongous.
Jesus.
And it's just like, this man sexually harassed me.
Oh God, not that thing. I hate that thing. It's stupid.
Yep, it is.
What are your thoughts on Mucha Lucha or freaking God, Nacho Libre or some shit like that?
Hey, don't you badmouth that.
Hey, I used to watch that shit all the time.
Oh, here we
I
go.
love that show.
Oh, were you a fan of the Flea, Radix?
Oh, the flea.
He was the best.
His beautiful smile.
I was just imagining
Beautiful-
Radix had the tights of tightness.
And buena niña.
Oh, shit.
Call her a good bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
What was the movie, the TV show at the end of the credits that you were watching that got your attention you mentioned earlier?
No. It was random novella shit.
Okay.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Brazilian novella shit. They always put like really good music, in the ending credits and stuff like that. And that's what, basically that's what caught my attention to music.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Are there any movies you're looking forward to, Radix?
Dude, I still want to watch Zootopia.
Oh,
Very good.
Yeah, because I heard it's really good.
Zootopia is a really good movie, but I think my little brother put it best. There's a lot more adult humor in this movie than there is in any other Pixar movie.
Well, dude, I would say this. In terms of adult humor and adult content in general, there's a lot of things that if you go back to the things that you used to watch in the past, you'll find a lot of things that you just didn't notice. For example, this one episode of Hey Arnold where there's a scene where you can clearly see a woman getting a rim job.
Actually, no, that's been disproven.
Well, what is it?
Apparently, it's some dinner scene from it's a reference to another episode in a dinner scene or something.
I saw that too, and it does look pretty bad.
It does. It does.
looks like she's
indeed.
getting a fucking rim job.
Yeah, well, you look at it this way. It's close enough where they probably shouldn't have got by the censor.
But censors are stupid.
They are.
Yep, they are.
They're very stupid.
But yeah, in terms of watching stuff, Zootopia is probably the only thing I actually want to watch. Now, other than that, the only things I've been watching is basically porn.
Nice.
Okay,
Because
then.
why
good thing
not?
we don't
Well,
have
wait a
I'm
minute.
sick
Wait
Wait a minute. There's a classic line from one of my friends who's too dumb to go to the doctor. Have you seen any good porn lately?
Oh God, I hate you.
Say what?
Well, this comes from Vita. he usually, he starts off every conversation. So, has anybody seen any good porn lately? And since you brought it up, I figured I'd ask.
Well, that'd be the one to
I'm
answer.
wondering
like-
where this
it's an interesting
podcast
question.
is gonna go.
I'm pretty sure it can spark a really interesting conversation. Also, watching any good porn lately? It's an interesting question.
Not the thing I would normally ask a Brazilian. But go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm imagining Raddix looking through tabs. Can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. Can't talk about that.
Oh, buddy, there's no such thing as can't talk about. There's no such thing for me as can't talk about this, can't talk about that. I have no boundaries.
You
Indeed.
ever kill someone?
I did cause someone's death, yes.
Oh, Jesus. Go on.
A bitch that tried to kill me last year. She's now dead.
Okay. Care to go into that at all, or?
Okay, so basically what happened is that bitch was the first girl that I ever loved 7 years ago. She cheated on me. She got through a lot of shit. She came back after like 5 years, blaming me for a lot of shit that she got into. She followed a bad path. I found out a lot of shit that she has doing. She sent nudes to a guy that she fell in love with. He was an idiot. He posted those nudes online, basically, but I was quick enough to remove those things from the internet, and I called her father saying, hey, you should take a look at your daughter's cell phone. He did. She got in trouble, and because of that, she came back trying to kill me. So on the Valentine's Day last year, I got shot 3 times.
Jesus.
After that, thankfully he survived, but after that, I went, to take care of the whole shit, went to the police station. We found out that she got involved with a bunch of criminals. She was, like, hiding somewhere, like, in one of those, like, fucking favela places. They found them, they were like, there was a shooting, and she died. Yay!
Wow.
You mentioned you were shot 3 times. Did that have anything to do with the heart surgery you had?
Well, the whole thing about the heart surgery is that because that girl was the one that cheated on me when I came back from the heart surgery.
Jesus.
She is that
She
bitch.
literally broke your heart.
Well, the thing is, I liked her for about 2 years, okay? And I told her about that, after 2 years, I finally told her. She never said yes or no or maybe. She said wait. She promised we would be together. We were basically like finishing our studies. I finished a little bit before her, and I had to take care of my health. So it happened, this heart surgery shit. I told her that there was a chance that I might not survive because, heart surgery and certain things.
Oh yeah.
I went to the hospital. I had it done, but when I came back home, I found out that she was using me during those 2 years to date my best friend. Woo! So since she was expecting me to die during the surgery, she went around spreading a lot of shit to people that we know in common, saying that I broke her heart. So if I died, they wouldn't feel bad about me. She wasn't counting that I survived, and the whole shit went down. Then I asked why she did that, and she said basically, I was expecting you to die, so I wouldn't have to explain shit. Yay!
Ouch.
So yeah.
Well then.
Does anyone have an uplifting comment so that we don't end on a... the lowest of the low notes in the history of the podcast.
Okay, I have a question about.
That's Brazilian bitches for you.
Jesus.
Okay, I got one. Pick your poison. Like, it could be alcohol, soda, water, whatever.
Yeah, what's your favorite drink?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of alcoholic stuff. Like, first, I do not smoke.
Do you drink?
Well, it doesn't have to be alcoholic.
Yeah,
it
what's
doesn't
your...
have to be
No,
alcohol.
no,
What do you
okay.
drink?
Soda. Fucking love soda. Well, the classic Coca-Cola. If we were talking about, something that I would not actually get sick of drinking, that's definitely orange juice.
No.
Very good.
Yep.
Pulp or no pulp?
Doesn't make a difference for me.
What's your favorite movie growing up? Cartoon or otherwise?
Yeah.
Favorite movie or favorite cartoon?
Either
Either
way.
or.
If I had to pick a favorite, unfortunately, you're gonna call me a weeb for that now, but it was an anime that used to air like in Toonami, really late at night on Cartoon Network. It was called Love Hina.
Yes!
You know, I haven't
Oh,
seen
yes.
it, but I've heard it's good.
It's very good. Oh my god.
Always fucking loved that. I would stay up the whole fucking night just to watch that shit.
Oh,
Favorite
yeah.
character? Kaola Su.
Yes!
I have a question about once again related to music. What is your favorite movie soundtrack?
Favorite movie soundtrack? Holy figgity fucking shit, that's a good question. Jesus fucking Christ. I honestly don't think I have a favorite, but if we're talking about classics, there is Hellfire.
Oh, nice. From Hunchback and Notre Dame, or?
Yep, exactly.
Oh, very
Oh,
good.
that-
very good.
yeah, it's,
I was gonna
that's
say, is
what
that an
love that.
album or Disney or what? I was like,
No,
oh,
No,
okay.
Hellfire. Like
That's
the
Hellfire.
Hellfire.
It is a wonderful villain song from
Yes,
a
it
Disney movie.
is. Oh god, yes, it is.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yes,
good
that
selection.
was a masterpiece of a piece of music.
Do you listen to musicals at all?
I do listen to musicals, but like it's a really random thing, I didn't actually go after it. It's just like if I randomly find something interesting that happens to be a musical and stuff like that, I will watch it.
Oh, did you see the Book of Mormon? Okay, never mind.
Oh, dude, you need to listen to that. It is the best. I'll PM you like the best song out of there. It's hilarious.
What is it? Is it the you but me, but mostly me? Is that the one?
No, it's not that. But that one's good. No, I think it's the one after that where they go to the village and they basically say "fuck you, God" in a different language, and they don't realize it until they're told.
Oh,
Beautiful.
It's hilarious.
Do you like?
That's the best song in there.
Do you like the musical Hamilton?
You okay there?
I love that musical. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is it-
I don't think I ever heard of it.
Okay, all right.
It's a recent musical.
Again, I don't know about many musicals. I
okay.
really don't.
Oh, I think we might have come to
That's
our
why I
end
said
here.
it's a really random thing, like if I
Yeah.
randomly find something, I might watch it.
Is everyone satisfied?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Great time having you on, Radix. If I ever have another musician again, or the Peruvian guy pisses me off, yet again. Freaking
Oh,
butthole. Good show. Not you.
there can only be one Latino and one Brazilian.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna hit stop record.